Hi, this is Evan Deal with eXp Realty, and today we are going head to head with different Beazer builds in Noblesville, Indiana. We are looking at the Milan versus the Rialto. Yes, they are both villas, so get ready to live that Italian villa lifestyle, because everything's Italian here in this community. All right, let's go check it out. Our first competitor, the Rialto. Let's check it out. Now, both of these are going to be similar from a price point standpoint. You're looking in the upper threes is where you're starting, and it depends on the upgrades that you get and your home site. To see, you might get into the fours as well, but it's a great price to get into Noblesville. You can't argue. Check out this entryway. Once again, we're in the Rialto. You can see front to back, nice, clear, big hallway, and there are so many options to start with. So let's start in the very front of the house. All right, back up with me, come on. So up here you have bedroom, I can always call it primary bedroom, bedroom one. So we'll call this bedroom 2 up in the front. I think you could use this as a bedroom. I like it as an office or a den. It's got the front closet, of course, but hey, it's got that beautiful front window. I'd love to put a desk in there. All right, right off to the side here, so it's far away from everything else. You got your main floor laundry. No issues here. Keep it in the corner of the house, and you even got yourself some nice storage off to the side. Looking good. So if that's your bedroom, hey, that'd be convenient. Laundry up there. If it's not a bedroom, you don't have to worry about the noise about it. Run it any time of the day next to your office. All right. Over here, we have the garage, which is an office right now, of course. And right across from your garage, you have a nice spacious drop zone. Got a bunch of hooks, places to put your shoes. You know how it is. All right, here's bedroom number 3. Right off of the garage and right off of the drop zone. So in case you don't want to drop things in the drop zone, you can drop it in your bedroom too. So this one I would describe as a more compact room, but they've got a queen size bed in here. So if you're putting a full size bed in here, that's going to give you extra space. But once again, what do you have? You get the double door closet, not just one, but 2, little extra space for all of your clothes and whatever else you're storing. All right, we have 2 bedrooms up here. So what do we need with bedrooms? That's right, we need a bathroom. So check out the front of the house, bathroom. Who's that guy in the mirror? What's up? You got really nice finishes throughout, as you would expect with Beazer. Shower combo, linen closet. That's a bathroom. All right. Here we go, we got our main hallway. It's a nice space. Right off the side, you've got your mechanicals, easy to access, don't have to worry about it. You need to check out your water heater. Oh, hey, actually, let's worry about it. Take a look at this with me. Air purification system. Beazer has these in their builds. I don't know if you have pets. These can really, really help. I do not have one in my house. I have pets. We have hair everywhere. Can't breathe. Maybe I should get a Beazer home. All right, check this out, because this is your main space. Oh yeah, check it out. Where should we start? All right, let's just back it up. Here's your eating area off to the side. Feature wall, great space. No matter what size of table you have, look, they've got a little extra space there. So if you want a bigger table, you want more people, you got 8 people, 10 people, you got space for it, because this is your villa and you're the boss of your villa. Speaking of big spaces, check out this big island. We are back into the Greenland of island spaces. That's a big island. I love it. Stainless steel appliances. Looks like an induction stove. The double ovens. You got your microwave. What's not to like here? It is gorgeous. Stainless steel sink. You've got your sprayer. I love these sprayers. Makes it so easy. Dishwasher, no big deal. Off to the side here, what are you gonna do here? You're gonna put your coffee here, maybe I don't know, a nice prep station. It's great to have this extra cabinetry off to the side, and you've got a beautiful view out your window. No kitchen would be complete though without your giant pantry. You buy an older house, forget about having a pantry like that. It's not gonna exist. It does here. We are once again in the Rialto by Beazer, and right now we are in Noblesville. We're at the retreat at Morse. And do you know what the retreat at Morse is? It's a brand new community that is right off of Morse Reservoir. So if you're looking to live near the Morse Park and Beach, hey, you want a new house? Here we are. This is your option. This is a really great option. All right, let's check out the living room area. Nice, beautiful gas fireplace off in the corner. Very stately staged. Got some shiplap in the corner. Shout out Joanna Gaines. All right, backyard. Nothing too crazy here in the model. Lots of different home sites, really all across the community. And now, are you getting sleepy? All right, let's take you to your primary bedroom. Oh, this is big. This is a good sized room. Let's check it out. So once again, Joanna Gaines shiplap on the wall. Nice features throughout. So we've got plenty of space. They got a king size bed in here, and you can sleep like a king in your new house here in the Rialto. But is the Rialto gonna be our winner? Stay tuned for the next walkthrough. Check out this gorgeous, gorgeous tile shower. Glass, floor to ceiling, well, not to ceiling, because then your steam would all get trapped, but floor to high enough that it looks amazing. You got your double vanities here, looking great. Solid surface countertops, right? You got nice, tasteful black finishes throughout. Throne room, good sized throne room, where the business gets done. Good sized linen closet. If you have a lot of towels and if you have a lot of clothes, you're in luck because you have a monster closet in here. Wow. Check out all the space. Even more if you finish it out. You knew I was going to say that if you watch this channel. So, how do you like the villa lifestyle? We've got a neighbor on one side. That's how villas work. And right now we're in the Rialto, and we're going to go next door to the Milan to our neighboring property and compare it. But as a quick rundown here, once again, we are near Morse Reservoir in Noblesville. You're looking at the upper threes to start. Depends on your finishes, depends on your elections. You know you're gonna get elections with Beazer. You're in charge of building your house, and they make it a good process. So, what do you think? You got 3 bedrooms, 2 baths here. You got nice mechanicals, drop zone, garage, great finishes throughout. Keep this one in mind. Let's go next door and meet the competition. All right, I'm gonna head next door, next to our beautiful Rialto, into the Milan itself. Wow, we are really traveling across Italy, huh? So, neighboring houses, competing floor plans. Let's see who comes out on top. Welcome to the Milan. So you have a similar entryway where you're looking through. It's looking great too. So let's explore the space. Explore the studio space. I need more cowbell. So you have your entryway, not hit with quite as many rooms. You got to go a little bit further in. So let's check out the differences here. You still have, in the Milan, you still have a bedroom up front. Once again, I'll call it bedroom 2. Could be an office, could be a sitting room. Put a piano in here or something. It's got the double closet. So that's the same in both floor plans. Nice space up front. But you know what you don't see over here? No room, no hallway, just mirrors. So what's off to the side here? Here is your main bathroom out in the space, and for the other bedrooms, same type of bathroom. It looks great though, plenty of space in here. It's not crowded at all. You do have a standalone linen closet, store your medicines, cleaning products, towels, whatever you need in there. All right, but now let's step back a little bit. Off to the side here, you gotta wait. I'm gonna show you what's across there. It's amazing. But off to the side here, you've got garage, currently construction office, and you have your nice little closet inside. So you've got drop zone. Now this one's a little bit of a baby drop zone. The other one was twice as big, so keep that in mind. So you can still drop things, just don't drop as much. All right, walk through. Now you've got your laundry next to your garage. So in the Milan, we have it next to the garage. In the Rialto, you had it next to that bedroom up front. And your mechanicals are a little bit more tucked away here. Same mechanicals. Beazer's got like a world-renowned system for their HVAC. It's unique to Beazer, and it's something they really pride themselves on. But you got a great, clean mechanical room, finished floor too. They don't have to do that in mechanical rooms, but they choose to. It makes it cleaner, a nicer experience. So you've got that tucked away in a corner. I really like that. All right, now what I promised you. You ready? Are you with me? Voila! I said you could do the other one as an office, but this really is a truly dedicated office. So if you're like my wife and I, we like to have our own office space, but this one has a standalone double French door. Oh my, office. Absolutely beautiful. So you have this dedicated space. So you have the bedroom up front, could be a guest room, could be a kid's room, could be an office or a den, but you have the standalone office here. Now let's go into the main event, the creme de la creme. It's your open space. Check it out. Let's check out the eating area again. Let's do this in the same order. So here you got your Joanna Gaines shiplap wall. Love it. You got your eating area, plenty of space once again. This is a nice long table. Looks like they have a leaf in the middle of it. 6 chairs, you could fit more if you wanted to. Nice natural light off to the side. Check out these windows. Energy efficient, you know, help with your heating and cooling costs. Once again, massive, massive island. Is it the same island? I can't tell. You tell me in the comments because my eyes are not discerning enough, but it's big. You've got similar appliances, a little bit different in this one. You've got a gas range here. You got the microwave up top. You know what I don't see? Have you noticed? No double ovens in this one. Different elections made in this home. Still got your nice big pantry. This one you gotta sneak inside. It's got a secret extra component. Very nice. I was worried it was gonna cut off there, but no, it's even bigger than the other one. So check it out. Nice wide drawers down there. Plenty of counter space. You know what I don't see though? No, the way that the counters are laid out, I don't see that special little side area with the window on it where I said you could put a coffee bar. Not so in the Milan. You're gonna have to put your coffee probably back there, maybe over here. And so, you know, it depends on what your preferences are. I'm actually not a coffee drinker, funny thing enough, but my wife and I judge kitchens based on how likely we are to bump into each other. She calls it a 2-butt kitchen. Is it a 2-butt kitchen? This one is more than that. Check out all the space that you have in between there. But think about that when you're actually looking at kitchens, not just how it looks, but how it functions on a day-to-day. Where are you going to prep vegetables? Where are you going to, you know, baste your turkey? Or, you know, I don't know. I don't cook very well. Just think about it when you're looking at kitchens. But it's a nice one. And I always love counter seating. Counter seating gives you extra space. So if you have counter, island, whatever type of seating in your kitchen, it adds on to your dining area, especially if you're entertaining. And even though this is a villa, it's plenty spacious. You know, we're under 2,000 square feet here, but it's very open. It's very, very spacious. So if you have lots of guests, you've got room for it. Speaking of having room for it, check out the main living space here. Plenty big. They've got a nice corner couch here, multiple chairs, multiple end tables, so you can see how huge it is. And you have this nice little sliding door off the back into your porch. So you have a nice little outdoor seating area. I need this TV. It's huge. You put that in my house too. That's a big one. I love it. So speaking of things that are big in this house, check this one out. This is your primary bedroom. Wow. Nice feature wall in the back. No Joanna Gaines shiplap this time. We've got different features. Check out king size bed, big furniture, and yet there's tons of space in here. They even got this cool little wicker feature up here. So stately feature here. The primary bath, double doors. You're not gonna run into each other because you have 2 doors, not 1. And once again, you got the nice custom glass shower. You've got a tile. It looks great. You're gonna have a great shower getting clean. You've got the double vanity so you're not bumping into each other, and tons of space in the middle of this. So you got tissues, makeup, whatever, plenty of space for it. You've got throne room back there, solid. You've got the linen closet, solid. And you've got, once again, your monster closet, plenty of space. They got nice wire racks in here, doubling it up, giving you hang space, giving you stack space. What am I gonna tell you? Finish it out. I always recommend finishing closets. So that is the Milan. What did we have different? Did you notice? There were a little features here and there, different organization, but the big thing is 2 bedrooms instead of 3. So this one had the bedroom up front and the primary bedroom. And then it had a dedicated office space. The office space did not have a closet and it had double glass French doors, so it was a different experience. That's not a bedroom, but you still have 2 baths here. So the space is really just allocated differently, and that's why you had some of the, what I would say are nicer features here, where you organized the laundry differently, you organized the mechanicals differently. So each one has its pluses and minuses. Comment below which you think is the winner. Was it the Rialto that we visited first or the Milan here? Let me know which one you like. I think it depends on your purposes. I like them both. I think they're both really nice. My preference between the two is probably the Milan, because I like how some of the mechanical stuff is off to the side. It's not integrated as much into your main living space. But the Rialto ultimately had that extra bedroom, and that can really, really help. You know, let's say you've got 3 people living there, you know, you need 3 bedrooms. So I also like this gorgeous office here with the feature wall. It looks really nice. So no bad options here at Beazer. Both are nice looking homes. And if you're considering moving to Noblesville, hey, being near Morse Reservoir is a huge bonus. This is a really nice area. There's a really nice park on the water just down the street, and I really can't recommend it highly enough. Noblesville, highly rated schools. Check the niche.com rankings for the area. You've got great parks through the area, and this is a great burgeoning community. You're gonna wanna get in while it's early. Check out their exclusive deals and contact me, because I love working in new construction. That's why I show you so many new construction homes. Not only are they really nice, but builders offer incentives to make it an easy process for you to move in, for you to build here. So if you want to live that villa lifestyle, let me know. My contact information is down below. Contact me any way you want. Carrier pigeon, Zoom meeting, text message, email, whatever's easiest for you. And definitely leave some comments on what you think is the winner. If you like this video, leave a like on it. It really helps. And if you want to learn more, hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell so that you're kept in the loop on everything happening in and around Noblesville, in and around Indianapolis, the Circle City that we love and call home. Now with that, I'm Evan Deal with the Lead Icon team in eXp Realty, and we'll see you in the next one.